Good morning. Good Sunday morning to you. Welcome to Sunday Soul Talks. I like it. I finally got that. I had some time before and I was able to put that in. So now it should come up as Sunday Soul Talks every time. It should be headed that as that. So many things are going through my head about what to talk about because so much has happened in a week. I don't even. Uh, so much. First of all, when I think of gratitude, the immediate, one of the biggest gratitude places for me inside is that you are listening and entertaining this far fetched talk. My intention is to share with you what has brought relief to this body. And it literally has changed the trajectory of Lori's life because she's open to this deeper way of seeing life. It's deep, and most people don't want, okay, people, the little me's that you believe yourself to be, all the thoughts, the me character that was conditioned to believe it's a girl, it's a boy, it's not worthy. Those are the deepest beliefs. At the bottom is I'm not good enough. And the next one is there's something wrong with me. Have you noticed those thoughts in your life? Have you noticed as you go to do something for someone else and you feel like you've got this contraction inside hoping you do it right for them? That's the little me thinking it's in control of all of this, and it's not. Life, love, light, God, whatever you want, universe, whatever you want to call it. You, your mind can't put it in a box. Whatever you want to call it, it is what's running the show here. I even notice people saying, actually, I've noticed my son saying, "This is the plan." Getting the plan in motion, so they think, and then they actually, most people are let. There's a lot of people that are letting go and knowing they don't know how it's going to turn out. You don't know how anything's going to turn out. It's impossible to know. Life's going to do what it's going to do, and all we need to do is breathe and don't resist. Don't fight it, even if inside is going, it shouldn't be this way. Who was it this week that said, oh, I Friday night I went to the spiritual center here, and there was a lady that had a near death experience. And as she was talking about the guy next to me, as she was talking about her going into the void and how she left her body and she was looking for it, she was looking for it. Was the body who she is? Or was she the one looking for the body? I kept trying to bring it back there for everybody that was sitting there, including the lady. But it didn't seem to go. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, hi, Cher. Hi, Michelle and Margie. Oh, you guys, thanks for being here. Michelle, you know what? I was setting this thing up, and there's a way. I saw something saying you could bring somebody on. You and I talking on this thing. Wouldn't that be phenomenal? I'd love to do that with you someday. The two of us. That'd be so cool. Anyway, so I put a post out this week that said, or this week, yesterday, because it just came to me. Because we were watching. Did I finish that one? Did I finish my point on that one? The the thing was about the scam. There's a new Netflix thing about scamming, and oh my god, it brought it all back. And Peter's sitting there going, "Aha!" and he's pointing to me like I did something wrong, and I was just breathing through it all, and I got to see. I had forgotten there was something. The realization that oh, okay. When I realized, and I could not unsee the fact that I had been scammed, I saw that part of my holding on to it can't be a scam, no matter who was in my face saying, from my kids to my parents to my sister, everybody, Peter saying, you're being scammed. Everybody, all my friends. I could not unsee when the he screwed up, really. That's what Peter and I. It was good because we got to talk about it yesterday after this series or during it. Um, there was a belief that I'm going to get this money back. I didn't even. The, okay, if a thought came in saying, if this is a scam, I'm not. It was shoved out. It can't be. It can't be. I'm going to get that money back. I want to get that money back because he had said things like he was going to give it back to me. All the Bitcoin, all of it was going to come back. And so I had to sit with that realization that it isn't coming back. You know what? Listening to those ladies and how it happened to them, I see one of the ladies, because when they found out the real guy that the scammers stole, oh my God, there was over 100 scammers using his, over 100. So they reached out to him himself, and this guy is gay, very nice looking. Most of them are, and he's has an online business doing makeup and shit. So, and now, so the scammers have said that he had fraudulent. He's been locked out of his whole account. He can't even. He's got no. The scammers turned it on him like he's the real one, and they're no. Oh my god! You can't make this shit up. But all of it is for him. He's not a victim. It's going to push him into something else. Something else is coming along for him. Let's do it. Yes, Michelle. I love. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna message you after this is over. Okay, so after this watching this game thing, I said, once we truly realize that no one else can ever hurt you, life takes a whole different experience. It takes on. It's supposed to be takes on, but I didn't put that. A whole different experience because you can't blame somebody else for how you're feeling. So that my friend Tom goes into this whole thing about not sure how realistic this is for some, if not most people. Of course, because most people believe that you're this body and mind and run by the thoughts and the reactions to life happening, seemingly happening. And then I talking to Denise, another friend who knows about this, the different way to see life, and we were talking about how there is there is nobody else. It's literally reflecting you. Anyway, so he said humans have shown a great capacity for emotionally, physically hurting each other, including those closest to them. For example, when my last serious girlfriend and I got together, we talked about how we both had been burned by infidelity in the past, and we promised each other we would be sensitive to each other's emotional fault lines on this topic. Unfortunately, she chose to break her promise when she claimed a guy friend she was texting and talking with was just a friend. I naively believed her. Big mistake. Later, I found out by accident that she had been harboring unresolved feelings for her friend and chose to lie about it rather than be as open as I had been about my past relationships and friendships, etc. Relationships require us to entrust our vulnerability to the other person. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see how you can avoid being hurt, crushed if another person betrays the vulnerability slash trust you have offered in that person. This is riddled with poor me. Do you see? Victim. I'm a victim of her because I was vulnerable. And this is normal. His reaction, you can see, is you can probably feel the pain. But there's another way to look at it. That's all I'm saying. Is there's another way to see it. When you see it that way, I trusted her. I was vulnerable with her. She hurt me. There's another way to see it that doesn't hurt. Seeing that she is a reflection of you. You're not hurt by what she apparently did. You're hurt by the thoughts about what she apparently did. The thoughts are she betrayed me, she hurt me, she blessed, she, pointing the finger while the whole time all those thoughts are living in you. It had nothing to do with you. She has her own path. And she obviously thought that, or a thought came up that this other guy was the one, or what. She's looking for something in the world to feel better inside. You're not going to get, nothing in this world will ever satisfy that void within. Never. Nothing. Not a car, not a house, not a drug, not a alcohol, not another relationship. It's not going to satisfy that void. Maybe in the beginning, but it's a very short time. With a relationship, it's a little longer time than a car, because the car, the newness wears off, and then you got to get more. And I'm not saying it's bad to get them or to get another relationship, but it's not finding out that you are the love you're seeking out there. You will never satisfy it out in this world. It's an empty nothing. For me, it used to be clothes. I would do hair, make extra money, and then go spend it on clothes on the way home after doing hair. Stop at Fashion Bug. There's a place called Fashion Bug in the Thompson Fair Mall. It's not even there anymore. I don't know why. I pretty much kept it afloat. Not really, but, and it was the other, identifying with body. If I get something new, maybe I'll get a compliment. Maybe I won't look so dumpy or so fat or whatever it chooses to grab something out there and put it on this more identity to hold up that little me that will never be enough. Never. That little me is just a bunch of thoughts about you that you've come to believe is true about you. And it's never good enough because it's separate from God or life, the flow of life. You are that flow. When you see a bunch of birds or fish flowing, there's no okay, Charlie, we got to go right. And then they all go right. No, they're just flowing with the current of life. The little waves that we are flowing with the life, with the current of life until we go, no, this one hurt me. This shouldn't be this way. Oh, that's right. I was saying the guy next to me said I should have da da da. He was talking like that. I'm going, wait. No, no shoulds. No shoulds. You can't should have done anything. The should. It's the worst word. It's the most violent word in our English language is should. Because it's not possible. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's not what happened or seemingly happened. In the past, in the thoughts in the past, literally there's no. That's just a memory. Being alive. Your mind is keeping it alive. He, she hurt me. It ain't true. And you can look at me and say, she's full of shit. But there's something in there that knows the truth of this. There's something in there that's saying, oh, if I didn't blame that person, how my life would be better. If I didn't say it was their fault and hold all that bitterness and resentment for them, that bitterness is not living in them. It's living in you. That resentment is totally dumbing down your flow. It's changing the flow. So this is what came out this morning. My fingers were just. I completely understand this whole story, Tom. What I'm saying is, on the deepest of levels, she did not hurt you. It's your thoughts about her hurting you that hurts. When the me we believe ourselves to be enters into a relationship, being vulnerable is really letting go and trusting they will protect your heart. Your heart doesn't need protection. Literally. Okay, I'm going to finish this. Well, the heart, that love that you are, the light that you are, can't be hurt. It's like you are everything and nothing at the same time. You are everything, even the girlfriend, showing you where you're hurting you, not them. You're putting a face on them like they're the bad person. I'm the victim. They're the perpetrator. It's not what's really going on here. And when you can grasp this, there's no more blame. When you can't blame somebody else for how you're feeling, where's the bitterness? Where's the bitterness? Where's the resentment? Where's the it's not there. So the love that you already are can come through. It's only the little me that thinks it's a victim of life that's covering the love, the sunlight. Like right now, there is no sun, seemingly, because the clouds are covering it. The thoughts of a me are what's covering the sun that you are, the love that you are, the light that you are. The clouds are the thoughts. The sun, the light is always there. If I got in a plane and went above those clouds, it would be sunshine. And I know you've all had that experience. It's always there. The love that you are is right there. It's never gone anywhere. It's just believing in the thoughts of a me that can be hurt, or I can hurt somebody else. That one hurts. That one's terrible too. That thought process of, what have I done to somebody else? The guilt. Every single human being, well, not the being part, not the love part, but the me, the little me, carries guilt. And the original guilt is I've separated from the sun, the light, the God, whatever the hell's doing this. We're separate from it. And we're not. But it's guilty. I did something wrong. That's why I've been kicked out of heaven. Heaven is right here on earth, and so is hell. It's right here on earth, depending on what you're believing and thinking. If you're believing you're a me that can do it wrong and they're doing it wrong to me, that's hell on earth. All the while, the birds, the water, oh, that water is just, when you breathe, you come right back to the now, the only thing that's real. The past, the ex that hurt me is gone. It's not reality. It's gone. How much more are you letting your mind, the little you, be a victim of that one, even though it's over? I know because I almost, well, you could say I cheated on Peter. That's what started this whole thing. Is I had that thought in the back of my mind. Did I settle? Did I just marry him because I was supposed to marry him, or what? Back then, that's what the thoughts were. And then some man was paying attention to me. It would just life made this perfect storm happen where this man started talking to me. We started talking, we started really getting, feeding each other's ego is what it was, making each other feel good. That's the aphrodisiac. And there's no one to blame. No one to blame. And when I hate the word cheating, because I don't hate it, but to me, it's not reality. Cheating is not a reality. It's literally being removed from a situation and going. Cheating is another label for somebody going to somebody else, and poor me. This other person is just looking outside of itself. And it's never going to find it in another person. You're just not going to find it in anything in this world. You have to go inside and realize the love that you are, the light that you've always been. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm going to check first. Good morning, Cynthia. Heaven and hell are a state of mind. Exactly. Michelle knows she's had that near-death experience. Ooh, gosh. Maybe I should work on some. And you know what? No. I've never worked on it. It's just organically unfolding. And ooh, I'm getting excited to think about it. Ooh, you guys. Okay. I completely understand. When the me we believe ourselves to be enters into a relationship, being vulnerable is really letting go and trusting they will protect your heart. Your heart does not need protecting one bit. The me doesn't feel deserving of love. It has to make the other promise all kinds of ways so it can be assured it won't get hurt, which is literally impossible. You cannot control another person from hurting you. It's not possible. There's so many. Well, the me that we believe ourselves to be doesn't feel deserving of love. The bottom line is, I don't deserve it. It's separate from it. So the belief is I don't deserve it. It doesn't deserve it because it doesn't realize it is it. Not it. Well, it is. I mean, it's not separate. The me that you believe yourself to be is not separate from life. It just believes it is. It's taken on an identity, a bunch of identities that are not good enough. And it tries to be good enough. This is okay. It has to make the other promise all kinds of ways. So it would be assured it won't get hurt, which is literally impossible. The me we believe ourselves to be is the hurt. Believing you are a person in this body, vulnerably walking around, can be hurt. It's miserable. It's uncomfortable, and your body's letting you know with this discomfort. As soon as there's discomfort, you know you're thinking, you're believing you're the me in that moment. Let go. Let go. Come back to that breath right now. Whatever thought, because the thoughts are patterns. They're patterns of thought. One thought will show up and then blah, 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 blah. It goes into a pattern. Just like a computer. It's the same thing. It's been downloaded as it was little, downloaded. Watching my little one. He was down at the water the other day. And oh gosh. He fell on a rock. Oh, my sister-in-law, by the way, is doing great. And I got a video from Sherry, the baby. Her mom held her for the first time. My God, she's so tiny. But she's still in there. Thank you for all your prayers. Whoever said a little prayer, thank you. To this baby Lillian. She's still pulling through. And Sally's home now. She flew home yesterday. Her ribs are healing, but she's dealing. It's not, she's off the drugs. She did not stay on them long. She's doing good. If you're watching, I don't know. I don't know, but I love you. I'm just so grateful that it was what it was, and it wasn't. It got us to go up there. Although Peter and I had a blast, even though on the way home we were in, seemingly we're in a traffic jam. A truck caught on fire, so all 3 lanes on 75. We were only going to be on 75 for 16 miles to get to the coast. We were going to come to the coast. Took an hour and a half. You know how you're driving on the highway and you look on the other side, it's gridlock for as far as you can see, and you're like, thank God I'm not over there. Well, we were in it, seemingly, but we had fun. It was not a horrible time. Okay, amen. Heaven and home state. Yeah, okay. So I said, the me we believe ourselves to be is the hurt. Period. Love/light, the truth of you, doesn't even know the word vulnerability. There's no such thing. That's only for the me. That's only for the identity. That's vulnerability. The heart doesn't, it absorbs anything. It absorbs it all. Okay. It just absorbs. It doesn't need to fight. There's nothing to fight. It's a flow, like the birds and the fish. Perfect love is indestructible. It's not possible to hurt love, as it sees the truth of every situation, which has everything to say about the other and not about you. Ooh. When we don't know the truth of who we really are, we look outside of ourselves to feel better, and a new relationship is a huge one. If you hold any resentment towards this ex, this is only from the me or the ego. With ego edging God out. This me's story clings to the victim mentality. This post is about looking inside and realizing you are the love you are looking for outside of you. Wow, this came flying out of my fingers. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, that's okay too, because he's the love. He is the love he's looking for. And that love isn't hurt by anything going on here. It's literally quietly observing everything. It's not attached to anything. It's whatever's in front of it. Okay, it loves it. It doesn't have to have it there, hold it there, or else you're going to take love away from me. Oh, how painful is that? Your parents are going to die. They're going to take the love, or you don't get along with your parents. They're taking love away from you. No, they're not. No one is. It's your thoughts about them because they're not. They're making you a victim. They're the perpetrator. They don't see me. You don't see you. It's not that they don't see you. You don't see you. You don't see the love that you are. If you do, nothing out here can hurt you. Nothing. When Jesus was on the cross, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Because as all their hatred was pushed onto him, he just absorbed it and said, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They nobody does. That's why you can't hold them accountable. They don't know. The woman that went to somebody else with the for Tom, went and cheated. That woman was just following whatever was going on in her head. That's all. And it comes along with feelings of, oh, he likes me, something new. The ego is all about something new. All about it. Something new, because these thoughts are so detrimental. They're so hurtful. The thoughts, they're not true. They're not true. None of them are true. It's all designed to hurt you. It hurts. Not the others. It just hurts even more if you're blaming the others. That's just another layer of, ouch, they did this to me. Nope, they did you a favor. If you're open to going inside and realizing you are the love you're looking for, that you'll never find in the world. Never. Period. The loneliness, like the lady on the scamming thing, I could see when she met the real guy. Can't remember his name. When she met the real guy, she was excited again. Maybe he could not be gay. Maybe I could still be the one. Oh, she's still open to being vulnerable. She's still very vulnerable. Her looking for somebody to fulfill her. It's not possible. It's just not possible. And all of you really know this on the deepest level. You just forgot. That's all because you've taken on this me. Um, no questions, huh? No, nobody ever has questions. Very rare. Does anybody have questions when we do this? God, are you guys all open to having Michelle on next Sunday? Actually, God, Michelle, because well, I'm out of. Is there a way? Let's see, I saw it when I was setting this up. Oh, there's a plus sign. Add tools, add column. God, oh shit. Oh, oh, that's a different view. I got a different view. Cynthia's open to it. Gosh. Oh, Michelle, I'd love to add you on. Do you know her? Gaming. Oh, no, 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 no. Insights. Settings. I'm afraid I'm going to screw something up if I go to. But it would be so spontaneous and settings, stream, viewer. Interactivity. Tools to help you engage with your viewers. Well, that doesn't show me anything. Distribution. I don't know. Oh, damn, I would love that. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff here. I don't know, but Michelle, we gotta work on this week. I would love to have you on here. It would be so much fun. Cause I see you. You, I swear to God, you're the clearest reflection of me because everything that you write is just so spot on. Everything you write and say is exactly what it feels. The truth rings through. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, well. Is there anything you guys having any something going on in your life that you just want a little bit of clarity on? Type it. Just something that is really bothering you and you're blaming the person and you know you're hearing this message and you want to understand. Sometimes just a conversation can clear up so much. Just an open conversation can just oh shoot. I said I said now I don't see my comments. Oh my gosh, I'm asking for comments and I don't. They're gone. I can't see. What the? Oh, you can't make this shit up. All right, that's no, no, no comments. Okay, I just can't see them under my whole screen has changed, and I don't see the comments at all anymore. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, so yeah, nobody's got anything bothering them. What? The lady that had the near death experience that I talked to last night, Friday night, the telepathy tapes uh, on YouTube lights her up too. We both were like, and everybody in the room could feel it. They're all typing down what the jeez, so much those telepathy tapes. We have that capacity to be telepathic. We just don't believe it. Our conditioning is that that's not true. It's not possible. Autistic kids that can't speak. All right, and the first thing my sister said, well, how do they? How did you know that they meet at the Hilden? I said because they are now typing on these machines, and they're typing in college using college words. They're they're not. They haven't taken on the identity. They're clearly seeing what's going on here because they can't speak. The, I, believe it or not, I've been to 3 silent retreats. Whenever I tell somebody that, who I talked to this week, it was the first time I met. Oh, I was taking care of a 97-year-old lady this week. We had a blast together. Oh my God, I just love her. Her name is June. And I just, I just love her. I said to her, "Have you always been this tiny?" She goes, "Nah, I used to be 6 foot." It was the first day, and I went, "Oh my God, we're gonna be." Yeah, it was a beautiful connection, the two of us. She doesn't even weigh 100 pounds, but she walks every day in this heat. We went for walks every day, and I just we did our exercises together that her physical therapist, just she wants to keep her bones going. She says, um, shit, there was something that she said this week that sparked this whole thing. Does anybody remember? She said something. Oh, she says, "You went to you at a silent retreat." Now, I literally have just known her one day, not even a day. It was just a few hours here and there. She goes, "I don't believe it." It's so funny. But yeah, when you can't talk, you start hearing what's going on. When you can't talk and you have to, I mean, at the place at Jeff Foster's retreat in Belgium, oh, and the way I got there, it didn't come out of my pocket. Somebody brought me. Um, it was so much clarity came from that. So much clarity. But the point was, when you're by yourself in an unfamiliar, it was in a chateau in Belgium. I communicated with the ducks. Every day I'd take some bread, put it in my pocket, and go down to the pond after I ate. Because eating in a cafeteria where there's nobody's talking, all you hear is clink, 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 clink. You don't even notice that in a regular restaurant because everybody's talking. There's so much going on. But boy, yeah, I went and talked to the ducks. Um, but being silent and really tuning in to what's going on in there, whoo, it just changed around a lot. So all 3 of them. The third one was Lisa Carnes on non-duality. It was a 14 days, but I wasn't silent. I was, for the most part, well, I guess maybe it was half and half. I was silent when I had to be. But it certainly. I jumped off the bumper of my truck and supposedly hurt my knee. I think I was redirected. Ah, supposedly. Okay, watch that. Watch it, Cynthia. Because that, my knee story. Remembered or anticipated. Yes, there's the seemingly original thing that happened. But watch how your mind. I'm watching my little kids at school. They fall down. It's like the end of the world. Oh, I think I talked about this last week. They're just so. It's like catastrophic because they got a scrape. That little me is not invincible. And that's the older we get and some ailment happens or whatever. Oh, I'm not invincible. Oh. The body is not invincible. Oh, I mean, it's a projection of the mind, really. It's really a projection The body is being projected from what you're thinking and believing. So is the world. The body is part of the world. The body is associated within the world, and none of it is real. Now, this can look like just be open to it not being your reality. The reality for the me, yes, but that's what we call the dream of separation. The love, the God, the life, the light that you are is right here, right now. Nothing's happened. The past and future is literally thought. Nobody knows, nobody can see a thought. It's not reality. The only reality is right now. Oh, we went to see Sinners last night. The movie Sinners. Now, I knew after watching the trailer that this was not a movie that Laurie would like. She doesn't like killing. She doesn't like horror. She doesn't like. But when I saw the reviews are all like people are don't even know how to feel. You sit. That's exactly what Peter and I just after it was over. We just sat trying to process. It was a good movie, but we can't tell you why. It was. I don't know. I still don't know. My girlfriend says she wanted to see it with me. She says it was. What did she say? Oh my God. She said that the one scene where all the different cultures throughout history dancing and the music is integrated. It's so mesmerizing because there's no separation. It's everybody enjoying the flow of life. Yeah, that one section. I bet that's on YouTube. I bet you that section. Oh my God. All different. So, okay. So I've had this thought for at least 6 months, just lurking in there. In this dream of the me's, we're all fighting each other. If there was something that was threatening the globe, I don't know, aliens or an asteroid or something, would there still be fighting? Or would humanity come together as one? Right now, the threat is the other one, the perpetrator. I'm the victim. When there's a bigger perpetrator and we're all victims, I, after the hurricane here, seeing the Mexicans and us feeding them, because a lot of the people around here think Mexicans are less than. They're the workers, and they work in this heat. Anyway. They're not beneath us. They are us. And when you judge them as beneath, you're judging yourself as beneath. Anyway, it's called me and they, them. What they're doing. Notice yourself talking. What they're doing. They, them. Who are them? Them are not separate from you. They are we. And if something was to the movie Arrival, I think it was called Arrival, where all these pods showed up in 6 areas of the globe, and everybody was so panicked, so afraid, wanting to kill, get them. They didn't do anything. It wasn't even touching the ground. They were just suspended there, and everybody was, across the globe, because they didn't understand. So they got to get it, fight, fight. What if there's nothing to fight? What if you're fighting who you think is hurting you, all the while you're hurting yourself with the fight? It's the fight that's hurting you, not the other person. The actual fight. So many people I know are not speaking to their family members or friends or whatever that they supposedly love. If you really loved someone, the real love, you can't blame them. Ego love is what can you do for me, or sustaining the you have to hold my heart. You can't hurt me. But the thing is, the hurt is within you. Your thoughts about them doing something wrong is what's hurting you, not what they're doing. They're just being exactly the way they're meant to be for you to see this, for you to see through this dream. They are doing exactly what they need to do. Now, will you hang on to the they did this to me, or will you open your heart and forgive? As you forgive, as if they've done something wrong, you're forgiving you. You're opening your heart for you, not for them, for you. Woo! Feel the freedom in that? All right, let's go down and see. Redirected. What do you mean by redirected? Say some more about that, Cynthia. Redirected. I think I was redirected. So, who jumped off the truck? That's the question to ask. Who jumped off the truck and whose knee is hurting? Supposedly hurt. Who? Who? That's the question. Who? Is that who I am? Or is that this body and mind? Who? I think I'm done. I think Cynthia knows better. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you. That was a lot of food for thought. Now I got to re listen and find out what I'm going to title this. Anybody, what do you feel? Can you just type what you're feeling right now after watching this, after hearing this? Because the intention here, I was putting my bike in the truck and jumped off. Yeah, yeah. Do you see that that was just the happening? Literally just the happening. Couldn't have been any other way. It was part of the flow. It's part of the flow. No, any thought about it saying, I shouldn't have done that. I taking claim, claiming it. That's the me. That's the me. And my intention here is to have, is for all of you to feel the love that you are, to embody the love that you are, and just know when you're reacting, when you're fighting life, you know you're coming from the false self. That's not who you are. When it hurts, you're believing you or they have done something wrong, and it isn't possible. It's literally not possible. Anyway, I love you, all of you, because you are me. If you have a story about somebody that you just love, that you feel that in you, in the body. If you have a story of someone you hate or resent, that hurts. It hurts. Love this body. It's getting you through this stream so beautifully. Seemingly. I'll see you next Sunday. Oh, so I have taken 2 days of self-care. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's another thing. We don't let ourselves sit around because we're lazy. Oh, we'll get into that another time. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Whoever is watching this and entertaining even a little bit of this, thank you. I appreciate you. Bye. And I don't know what the ending is on the. I changed my whole screen, so I don't know how to shut it off. Oh. Nope. Okay, you guys can go. I have no idea how to shut this thing off. Seriously. Oh. Oh. That's a different screen. Oh, I like this. That's why I said redirected. I see. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I literally don't know how to shut this off. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I think I pushed. Oh, this is different view. Oh no, that. To use the word computer illiterate, that's Lori. Yay! End live video. Okay.